But I'm kicking you out. I'm kicking you out. Get the heck out of here. I'm just practicing talking right now. Get the hell out of here! I just say that on the stream. Get the hell out of here! Holy guacamole! Doing my vocal warm-ups. Holy guacamole! So-and-so took the lead and it looks like he's pooping his pants. Pooping all over his competition. You can hear it over there because the stream's open on the laptop. Alright, we're gonna get in here. Let's figure this out. Oh yeah, we're whitelisted today. So what up, guys? It is TKO Smokey, and if you're just now joining the stream, we are 10 minutes down into the qualifying group. Now this is the official qualifying session to get into the final motos today. Now there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 qualifying groups for the 250 class today. So just because you're on top of the board in this session doesn't mean you're top of the board overall. So you want to keep in mind there's 4 other sessions. So you want to at least be in that top 5, top 6 to kind of secure your spot, hopefully. But right now this is round number 4 of the EMX Championship Series. We are at the GP of France, kind of doing a bird's eye view of what's going on. A lot of elevation changes. You can see most of the track is on the side of a hill. And just from experience riding this track, these downhills get pretty rough, pretty chopped out. And definitely a 30-minute moto is gonna be brutal for these riders. And you don't have much of an intermission. You get a couple minutes and then back onto the thing. So you gotta hold your concentration. I found one of my biggest things with running these long motos is you can run a hot lap here and there, but you got to do it for 30 minutes, and that's the difference between the average Joe and these pros. Right here, again, we're behind Victor. He's currently in 8th, so definitely trying to step up his lap time right now. You see KROKKET cutting the track over there to get another fast lap, but Victor, confident in this lap, so he's going to hold to it. Back down the hill as well. This is going to be a really fun one to commentate. Just because of the way the layout is, I can pretty much just side scroll back and forth and we can get a nice little view of the track. Who is in behind Victor right now? That's Tauntaun. And he's on he's teammates with KROKKET. Ultra Fist, what is up? Ned, good to see you out here. If you're just now tuning into the stream, make sure you go down there and hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, consider doing so. We're about 13 minutes into this time qualifying session. There's A, B, C, and a D group for the 250 class, which we are streaming. Round number 4. You know, not everybody can line up on the gate, so it is super important that you get a fast lap in. You only get one chance, one qualifying group, and that is it. Top riders will be going to those main motos, 2 30-minute motos. Pretty intense. We're at the GP of France right now. Like I said earlier, this track is pretty much built on the side of a huge hill, so lots of elevation changes, lots of ups and downs. Track gets really chopped out, especially coming up to this finish line, believe it or not. But you can already see the lines forming right here. Ryder on that McCreations team with a 137.9, taking over that top qualifying spot. We're gonna go down here and find him on the list. Where is Ryder? Ryder on that McCreations team, and we're gonna go to a little orbit mode. Ned, I'm stoked that you made it. Maybe one of these days you'll be in one of these races and I'll be calling your race. Again, guys, if you're just now tuning into the stream, do me a favor, go down there and hit that like button for me. I hate to spam you guys with that, but it's how it's a great way to grow the channel, and it's greatly appreciated. So Ryder going back to the pits. Let's see where KROKKET's at. Still in the pits. Got YORKZ right there on that BRCM team. Now again, there is a lot of riders qualifying for today. This is Group A of 4 groups. So you could have a top 5, top 6 spot and think you're, you know, pretty confident. But then you go into those other groups and you're back and you missed out on the race and you got to wait till next week. So you'll notice a lot of these riders will be resetting and kind of cutting the track to the finish line so they can get a good lap in. It's not about consistency right now. It's literally just about getting your fast lap in. What is everybody up to today? Ned, I think once you get the game figured out, I think you'll be alright, buddy. Let's check in on Jay right here. Number 326. Last week, Jay had a really nice race going. Kind of fell apart mid-moto, but you can see that he had the speed. It's a very tough track, very whooped out. I'm sure these guys are excited to be on something just a little bit more consistent, you know, where you got some nice lines and you don't have braking bumps the size of your motorcycle coming into a corner. If you guys are ever wondering if you can support my channel, the answer is yes. Right down there you might see that little money sign down in the chat, and that's called a super chat. And there's different various amounts, but you can do a little super chat. It will get a little notification. It pops up on the screen, and I will give you a shout out. It's not really expected, but always appreciated, and I appreciate you guys. And just when you guys, you know, support the channel in that way, it actually gives me more time to make more videos and do what I'm doing. So you know, liking, sharing, commenting, and even donating is greatly appreciated for these streams. Again, we're on board with Jay, who had a bit of a tip over. We're going to go back with Riley on that HKS Riley Racing team. Now again, if you're just now tuning into the stream, this is round number 4 of the EMX Aerial Championship Series. Obviously, I'm your host, Tico Smokey. You're on my channel, so if you're on this, you either just stumbled upon it randomly, you found it in the MX Mods Discord, or you're already subscribed to my channel. And either way, I'm glad you're here. If you have any questions, just let me know down in the chat. If you have any questions about how to install mods or anything like that, I can't really answer them right now, but at some point, if you hit me up in the Discord or anything like that, social media, that kind of stuff, I can answer your questions. I'm getting something lined up where now that my channel is monetized, I can actually have a little membership thing. And I think what I'll do is I'll have a thing, so if you're a paying member of the channel, we'll do voice calls, troubleshooting, anything like that, where you can actually call and talk to me in a voice chat. And we'll have some other little things, but I think the main thing is just the one-on-one interaction, where sometimes following a tutorial video and you still can't figure it out. Well, if you can't figure it out from a video, you can actually still talk to me. And so I'm trying to get that all situated, so hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll get going on that. But right now we're just doing the Moto Monday streams and the aerial racing commentary, so I hope you're enjoying it. Where are you guys watching from? I know we have a lot of European riders competing today, a lot of American riders as well. So Riley having a kind of a hard time, and Ryder still with that 137.9. Still on top of the board. I can't remember, what is that Superman called? Is it called like the Kiss of Death? I think that's an old school freestyle trick called the Kiss of Death. Ryder gonna go for a hot lap right here. Still on top of the board, barely going down, so he's definitely gonna have to reset. We're gonna get back on board with KROKKET, who's currently in second in this qualifying session. Where are the Aussies at? That is a good question. I heard they were in Seattle. Now again, guys, we got about 10 minutes remaining. This is just a qualifying group. Now what you can do after qualifying, you can go to mymxb.com/results to get the overall times, to see who qualified, see who didn't make it. So he's going to go to the AM race. So after this, we'll do a short little intermission, and then we will be back with Moto number 1. I'm going to go right here just for a little bit, hanging out with you guys. Here. I heard they're all in Seattle, that's right. So Alright guys, we're back on board with KROKKET, who's improved his lap time, but still down by half a second. See right here, we're going to go up here and check the free roam. And we're going to zoom high on the SMOKEY cam right here, and you can see the elevation changes all over the track. Now in this series, the track is only released an hour before the actual qualifying starts. So at 2 p.m. the track was released, so these guys have been practicing for about an hour, so they have the track pretty dialed in right now. But the reason they do that is so there's no unfair advantages for people that maybe have to work, or you know, if they let out the name of the track a week in advance, people grind the track for a whole entire week. Some people can't do that, so this kind of evens out the playing field when it comes down to the qualifying session. But Riley giving KROKKET's fit right now. I love this little start straight right there. This whole little section is just wide open on a 250F. This little part, you can see, you have this little rut hip thing. You can see how rough this little section is. So this is a very kind of tricky section. This kind of, you kind of know what's up with the track when you hit this first little section. Who do we have coming down the hill? That looks like Jay. Oh, but it's not. It's Echo. He's on that stock kit, but looking fresh. Here we go. Now Mick Creations with a 1:37.5, so even improving his time, and that's going to put KROKKET almost a second down in this Group A qualifying session. Let's go over here. We're going to check who is Lars. Lars, welcome to the stream. We're going to go check on your homie. So right now, we got Steiner, Satter, and the stream. We're going to go a lap with him. If you go down in the description, you can see links to all my socials. We have our Instagram, we have the Twitch, we have the Discord, we even have the MOTO gaming merch. You got t-shirts, socks, sweatpants, and even this MOTO gamer mug that I'm having a sip of. So make sure you go down, check that merch out, be part of the MOTO gamer community, support my channel. I really appreciate you guys. So a little under 4 minutes remaining in this qualifying session. Let's go back up with Jay, who's not on the track right now. KROKKET still is. Got Cowboy. A lot of these guys, you know, about 3.5 minutes left. You kind of know. You kind of know if you got any gas left, and you don't really want to burn yourself out before the race. So you kind of just pull off to the side, see what what your competition is actually doing. If you're enjoying the stream, make sure you go down there and hit that like button, and maybe if you got some friends that would enjoy this as well, share it with them. And introduce them to the community. MX Bikes is a very fun community. Everyone's super nice. Every community kind of has its thing. But I would say for the most part, MX Bikes is a pretty healthy, thriving community. It's probably one of the funnest and poppin' MX motorcycle games right now. Even with the MXGP 2021 game coming out and all the other ones, this one is still probably gonna be the most played. Go back down there with Steina. Where is Steina at? Right here, right now, with Ryder on that Creations team. He's on the same team as Lens, who's riding the 450 class this time. Let's check out his lines. I guarantee you'll be seeing a lot of inside lines. Ryder with the backflip to manual, doing some Axel Hodges type stuff out there. Really feeling it right now. I think Ryder, if he gets a good start and stays up the first couple laps, he could be a contender for this race. Again, there's 3 other qualifying groups for this class, so not really a way to tell. But after this 1 minute mark, we're gonna find out if his lap time is gonna stand. Now we got HEMI, one of the crowd favorites, and he just came off the PDSX Championship for the Start Your Systems team, so he's definitely one of the faster riders, and he's not even in this group. So curious to see what his lap times are. Yeah, Lars, what is up? Let's see where KROKKET is at. All these guys. So people disconnecting right now. The results. So your official, unofficial results for this. So your official, unofficial results are Ryder on the Kawasaki KX250F with a 137.5. Now again, this is only Group A. There's 3 other groups, so make sure you go to the mymxb.com/results to check out the official results and timing and scoring. But right now, number 2 is KROKKET, who's starting to establish himself as a top contender in these races. Jay, who's definitely shown speed in the past few rounds. We got YORKZ in 4th, Steiner in 5th, HKS in 6th, Victor in 7th. We'll just say Crap in 8th, Jones in 9th, and Jez in 10th. Guys, thanks for tuning into the stream. I'm going to take a short little intermission. I'm not going anywhere. We'll check the official results right now. We're going to leave the server while we wait. How is everybody up to? You know, Thailand is streaming right now, so that's probably going to hurt our viewership a lot, not going to lie. But I really appreciate you guys that are here watching the race. Appreciate the support of the channel. Now again, I do have a bunch of merch down there as well, including this Moto Gamer merch, so make sure you go check it out. So when you're playing MX Bikes and you want to have some coffee or some juice, you got a nice little mug to sip it in. Let's see right now. I'm not sure. Let me go check and see if I can get into the mod site right now, and I will let you know. If you're just now tuning into the stream, we're on a short little intermission right now. And then we'll be back with Moto number 1. This is round 4 of the EMX Aerial World Championship Series. Of course, I'm your host, TKO Smokey. And right now we're waiting. And Ned, I think the site is down. It will not load right now. But if you want to go to the MX mods, my MXB, right here, my MXB. Yeah, so if you're currently tuning into the stream, we just finished up with time qualifying. We are waiting for the results. I'm gonna hop in Discord real quick. How is everybody doing out there? How are the levels? Obviously, when the racing starts, the music will go down, but right now, hey, Minnie, what's up? Thanks for tuning into the stream. Really appreciate the support, guys. Right now, we're waiting on the results. Time qualifying just finished for Group A. I'm gonna go to the MyMXB. Here we go. Man, I'm good. I'm good. Just been freaking working and streaming and trying to make some videos for the channel and things like that. But today is a good day. Just had a nice little salad. And I'm drinking some coffee, and we got some freaking MX bikes racing about to happen. So how could anyone complain right now? CBMX, thank you for tuning in, man. I appreciate you. Guys, if you're just now tuning into the stream, if you could do me a favor and go down there and hit that like button, it'd be much appreciated. And if you even want to go a little further, you can comment, you can share, you can even donate. You'll see in the chat there's a little money sign right there, and that really helps support my channel. And there's no secret. There's no secret. The more donations I get, the more I can actually take time to do this, you know? Like if I'm making enough on YouTube to do YouTube, then I can do YouTube kind of thing. But you know, it's never expected donations and super chats and anything like that, but I promise you it is greatly appreciated, and I greatly appreciate everyone that has done that in the past and will today. And even if you don't, I still appreciate you guys for tuning in. We got Mr. Namaki. What's up, everybody? So I see a few new names in the chat. So if you're just now tuning in, we just finished up with time qualifying. So we're waiting on the results to see who's going to be in Moto number 2. We're going to the MyMXB website right now. We're going to check out these official results. I have the pit pulled up. What is everybody up to? Thanks for tuning in to the stream. This is round number 4. Uh-oh. We had a little who just subscribed. I appreciate that. Let me know in the chat if it was just you. Sorry, I had my my notifications hidden, but now they're there. Yo, what is up, man? I haven't seen you since Supercross 4. Good to see you around, buddy. Yeah. Dude, thanks for tuning into the stream. Now, make sure you go down there and hit that like button for me. It's a way to beat the YouTube algorithm. We're competing with Thailand today. We're not really competing. We're just streaming side by side. But this is the official race. So if you want to see some of the fastest riders in the world competing, they're going to be on this stream today. So make sure you tune in and check it out. Right now, we're going to go right here and see the race results and times and groups. Dennis! Thank goodness, my guy. It's about time, right? Dennis. Man, Dennis. Guys, if you haven't been keeping up with the series, Dennis is slowly becoming one of the top contenders in this Pro EMX class. So, I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of him on the stream today. Now, we are just waiting right now for the results. What is everybody up to? Who's actually just watching the stream today, and who is competing in the stream? Right now, I'm gonna go check out if we can get these results up and going. Yeah, Dennis, I appreciate the support, man. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Guys, who's been following me since like I had like zero followers? Because I mean, it was a long time with like no followers, and look at us now. We're not like going crazy like Lens, but dudes, we're almost up to 2,000 subscribers. And that's freaking amazing. Mini's racing. Dennis is racing. Yeah. We got Ocean too, who is racing. Dude, you guys want to hype up the chat? You guys want to be my hype man, if you'd say. Now, I have a little bit of a delay on this stream, so what I'm actually saying right now, you won't hear for about 20 seconds. But when I say flames, you say bada bing and throw me flames in the chat. That's what we're gonna do. So, when I count to 3, I want to see flames in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Alright? Now there's 19 of you in here, so I need to see like all these little icons going like this. So when I say 1, 2, 3, you do the flames. 1, 2, 3. Flames, flame this shit. Still waiting on the results. Yeah, backyard, bad dabbing, baby, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, flame. You say flame, Dennis, baby. Yeah, that's what I like to see, boys. Ugh, I need some water. Oh, Minnie, you're blowing me up, bro. She. Alright, you guys make me happy. Hey, that wasn't 20. That wasn't 20 of you guys, but hey, it was close. We'll say it was close. We got Vox Machine in here too, man. Always appreciate support. Backyard MX race series. Guy is a freaking legend in the community. Always love to see his face around in the chats. Alright, so the servers are not up, which means the results aren't ready. Still no results. We got the times coming up. Go. Yeah, don't let me down, Mr. Namaki. Load practice groups. Load registration. So, Zach, you're just now tuning into the stream. You just now missed the time qualifying. Moto number 1 hasn't even started yet, so you're coming in at a perfect time. HEMI, I got your skins, buddy. We should be looking fresh. What in the heck is this person doing over here? I don't know who these streamer girls think they are. They can come over here and hijack our MX bike streams? Like, what is your deal? Somebody's wet. You're making me remove all your shit. Don't even worry about it. Any results are up. So here we go, the official results. Okay, here we are. So your official results for your top 30 riders going into this main event. Let me name them out to you right now, stream. They're going to be Ryder, Boardman, HEMI, KROKKET, Mini, Jay, Garcia, Victor, Dennis, Luca, Medium, YORKZ, SKS, Dennis Christensen, HKS, Isaac, Victor, Crap, Cohen Glog, Lucas Erdis, Jones, Zinc, Tim Suss, Barry Brands, Karma, MB52, Westwall, Jez, Dino, and Vinny Benson. So congratulations to all the riders who are going to make it into that main event. 30 riders. And if your name wasn't called, you're going to be in that amateur race. So good luck to all of the competitors. We're going to get in and see if the race lobbies are up. And it looks like we got them up, guys. People are loading into the stream. So we're going to load in. Once we get loaded in, we're going to turn that music down and we're going to get serious. Did you hear me? We're going to get serious. Guys, would you prefer while the race is going to have my webcam up or not? I don't care either way. But I think if I was like competing in the race, I wouldn't want to see my like face in it. I would just want to see like the, you know, just the racing going. But you know, during intermission things when there's no racing, I'll have the webcam up if you don't mind. So during the racing, we won't have any of the music on. We won't have the webcam on. We'll only have commentary and badass racing, guys. If you're just now tuning into the stream, this is round number 4 of the MXGP Aerial EMX Championship Series. This is round number 4, the GP of France. It doesn't get any better than this. This track is built on the side of a hill, so we have tons of elevation changes, and some of the fastest riders in the world on a 250F in this game are competing against each other in 2 30-minute motos. We just finished up with the first qualifying session, the only qualifying session where we take the top 30 and then the next top 30, as in 31st through 60th, go to that Pro-Am race. Something a little bit different this year. Used to, if you didn't make the race, you just didn't have a race to do. Now they're doing a Pro-Am race, so you can still get your feet wet, still ride the tracks even if you didn't make it. Maybe even compare your times with some of the pro riders. So we are sinking in right now. Should be popping in any minute. So we're here. Let's turn this music down just a little bit, boys. So again, I just listed all the riders that are going to be competing in this session. YORKZ and Boardman 1 and 2. Bold predictions from Matt Jones. So you can see the riders right now warming up in that pit area. Dennis Christensen right there. Dennis, not sure why I don't have your bike graphics. Uh-oh, you know what that means, guys? Everyone disappeared. You're about to hear that horn, which means the riders will be lining up on the gate for Moto number 1. This is round number 4 of the Aerial EMX Championship Series. We're at the GP of France. Definitely a tough track to figure out a flow to, but you can see all of the riders right here. We're going to go down the line. 30-second board is up. Lucas Arid is right there. So 30-second board is up. This racing is going to get started any second. And here we go. Board is sideways. Who's going to get the hole shot for Moto number 1? Westwall having some bad luck. And here is the carnage. Here is the MX Carnage that seems to never stop for every race. But who is that? Is that KROKKET? It looks like KROKKET out front. Followed by HEMI on that new Start Your Systems Kawasaki machine. They just jumped from Honda to Kawasaki. So HEMI getting a great jump along with KROKKET. We got Dennis as well on that Start Your Systems team. Woo! These boys, Start Your Systems is starting to take over this MX Bikes community. So guys, you gotta keep improving. But right now, KROKKET back out front. HEMI still in second. So we're doing 25 minutes. Sorry about that, guys. 25 minutes on the clock right now. KROKKET. Let's see all these riders coming through. Now this is the first lap. You can see these boys. Carnage going over the berm. That's Mini. He was just in chat hanging out. So boys all the way to the back. We're going to go back over here with HEMI. Still putting the pressure on KROKKET. Still early into the race. This little off-camera hill is a little bit more difficult than it looks like on screen. But here we go. Riders just going to be holding it wide open through this next little section before they come around back down the hill. Let's see, riders coming through. KROKKET opting for that inside line. HEMI taking the outside. A lot of the riders are opting to go on that inside line. So HEMI just staying steady, seeing how long he can stay with KROKKET. Now this seems to be the new norm in the motorcycle series. What is not unusual though is HEMI up front, no matter if it's supercross, motocross, he's got the speed, and that's why he's got that Start Your Systems ride. Have to ask him how he feels about that new Kawasaki. And Dennis goes down the hill. I think he had moved into third place. He's got to come back on the track so he doesn't get any major cuts. Karma going way outside, so we're going to go on board with Dennis right now. Oh! And Kraputi goes down, and that's going to allow Dennis to move back into third place. Actually, not third, maybe fifth. We'll see when the riders go over the finish line. Timing and scoring right here. But it looks like HEMI made a little mistake. KROKKET is going to pull away a little bit further. So you can see right here, this whole track is on the side of a huge hill. So that mistake from HEMI is going to let, who is that? Tim Suss and Ryder going to be back on him. Ryder with the fastest lap in time qualifying with a 1:37. And there, HEMI right there. We're going to go on board with HEMI just to see how that man is doing. See, he's got that GoPro on. Well, I'm sure we'll see a little bit of footage after the race. So that uphill is a little tricky. It gets a little chopped out. Bike's always fighting for traction right there. So HEMI taking that corner just a little too wide, making a little mistake. Let's see where Tim Suss is as well. So not too far behind. Going out way wide right there. You don't see too many riders on a TM. Let's go back with Dennis. Fieldbird. Also teammates with HEMI on that Start Your Systems team. So KROKKET, your current leader on that FGC CO racing team. You can see how these outside lines are already getting ate out. Look at that, just holes everywhere. By the end of this mode, it's just going to be survival of the fittest. So guys, if you're just now tuning into the stream, this is round number 4 of GP of France. TK Smokey, your host, and right now we're on board with KROKKET, who's currently in first place in Moto number 1. Make sure you go down there and hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're going to go check in with, looks like we got a good battle on that try-hard team. Teammates battling it out. Garcia and Lucas. Lucas going down though. Check in with Garcia. Track is really rough. The stream doesn't really give it justice. We have NZ251 in the chat right now. Said he left because the track was just entirely too rough. Let's check on Victor back here. Currently in 10th. The fastest qualifying rider on that McCreations team. Teammates with Lens is having some very bad luck right now. Currently in 9th, but he's got a grouping of riders right in front of him, so he could easily make a move if anything were to happen to those guys. So HEMI going down again, and where is Lucas? Garcia battling out with HEMI's teammate back here. NZ, what did you think of the track? What was the hardest section of the track? It's kind of hard just being the streamer to see this stuff, but see, Lev, Isaac. Let's see, we're gonna go on board with Isaac right now. Oh, and Minnie goes down right in front of him and collects Isaac with him. That is tough. So this, just on a 250, just trying to get around these inside lines. The thing is, when it gets this rough and you give it a little bit of throttle, you get a lot of spin, which means you don't get power to the ground. And I'm not sure what's happening with... Okay, he's finally had a hard reset, and that's really going to cost him. But KROKKET out here just dominating the field with only 16 minutes remaining in this race. Take that off. Just on board with KROKKET right now. Your current leader for Moto number 1. So opting for that inside line. I'm always curious to see where these riders are going once the track gets this rough. Oh, you can see that there's just a huge pothole right there on the left side. So I think he saw that, and he'll probably make a little correction for the next lap. I don't think you'd want to be going through that pothole and taking a chance. This whole moto, you still got about 15 minutes remaining, which means you can save 15 minutes on your car insurance or motorcycle insurance by signing up for Geico. Now, I know we're not affiliated with Geico, but that's how they do it IRL, and I just love to do it. So we got about 15 minutes remaining in this moto, and the track looks just completely destroyed right now. We'll have to do some photos at the end of this race just to go look and see what it looks like, because it looks brutal out there. That's a nice little outside line right there, coming in, just leaning right into that berm is what you got to do. So HEMI is in second place, but also 20 seconds down. That is no joke, my guys. Check in with Dennis Christensen back here in 20th place out of 30 riders now. 20 seems like a lot, but these are the fastest riders in the world right now. So you Gotta give credit where credit is due. Here we go. Here's that pothole. Gotta watch out. Looks like he's got a pretty nice suspension setup, though. Didn't really look like it affected him too much going off that face. A lot of Kawasaki's out on the field right now. Let's go back in with HEMI. You can see he's got dirt all over him. He's hit the ground a couple times this moto. First race back on this Kawasaki team, so here we go. That outside line is just getting pretty chopped up. And here we go. Let's see if he can avoid this big pothole right here. Oh! It's close. It's close. But this view right here gives you can see what the rider is seeing going over this. And you see it just looks like these like square holes and stuff. I promise you, the bike does not like when you hit those things. Taking that outside line, nice. At the top of that rut. That's a good little line there. A good little cheeky line. Who is in front? It looks like HEMI is coming up on some lappers right now. Doing a little wave saying thank you for letting me by. There's still a chance I could come back. I mean, we still have plenty of time. 12.5 minutes remaining in this moto. I promise you that is an eternity in MX bikes. Guys, if you're still watching the stream, make sure you go down there and hit that like button. Make sure you go in the description, check out all the socials, merch, everything like that. And let me see some freaking flames in the freaking chat. KROKKET right now, I did say in the qualifying group that this guy was a top contender, and look what is happening in this first moto. Pretty much leading the whole entire way, the whole entire race so far. HEMI and KROKKET were in a good little battle the first 3 or 4 laps, and then HEMI made the fatal mistake in going down over the bars on that downhill section, that very first downhill section. So you can see the gap right now is about 24 seconds. Let's see if we can see anyone. All right. We got Cyber. Austin, yeah, we seen those flames, Austin. So York and Cyber right now duking it out. Vinny Besson is slowly but surely becoming one of those names that you see in every single event. So definitely improving. I don't remember seeing him last year, so he must be a newcomer, maybe coming over from Sim or maybe the Milestone games. But right now, him and YORKZ are duking it out right now on the track. Where is YORKZ? Where is YORKZ? Let's get a view. And YORKZ actually makes a move on the inside of Vinny. Right now, this battle right now is for your top 10. So Cyber not going to let him get away with it that easily. And who was that? Who was that rider? Was that Steina on the Riley Racing team? And I think it was. Riley went down, who was in 7th at the time. And I think he might have accidentally taken out Vinny with him. And here we go. Going to make the moves. Not going to give him any room coming up this hill. See, but Steiner had the better run. Check in with Dennis. So Dennis running a consistent top 5 right now, so you can't beat that. So number 999. I think me and my buddy Matt were talking last week. This Dennis Fieldberg definitely sounds familiar. I feel like he is a sim vet. Maybe he'll let us know in the chat a little bit after the race. But right here, we still got Steina. Where is Steina at? Who is in front of Steina? So you can see timing and scoring changing up here every single lap. Checking in with chat. You can see all of the cuts. Now, you might not know this about the game, but if you get too many cuts during a race, you will be automatically disqualified. And I see a rider down there right there. It says Luca retired. More than likely, he had a bunch of cuts and it disqualified him. So, probably find out after the race. But look at this. Rider on the Mick Creations team has all but caught up to HEMI. Only a few seconds down. So HEMI is not out of this just yet. The podium, the second place is still in Ryder's grasp, who was your fastest qualifying rider of the event so far, running a 1:37. We can actually check in right here and see what his fastest lap is. So his best lap is a 1:47, which is 10 seconds off his fastest lap in qualifying. So you can definitely tell the track is way rougher. Let's go to KROKKET. And right now, KROKKET's best lap is a 1:44. HEMI with a 1:48. So the track has definitely gotten chopped out. And Ryder has moved in that second place spot. So HEMI is back in third. Boardman in fourth. We're going to go on board with Boardman just for a little bit. On board with Boardman. How does that sound? Rocking that Verb Moto graphics kit. Looking pretty fresh. That old school MX Bikes helmet with those Paboso goggles. That's some swag right there. You got to have some guts to rock that during the race. Go check back up here with timing and scoring. So KROKKET almost 30 seconds ahead of Ryder and HEMI. That is literally, that's insane. We all know how fast these guys are. We got even Lucas Aridis lapped down already. So the Ryder, the top guys have lapped into the top 20. And these lap times are slowly coming down a little bit. KROKKET just slow and steady wins the race sometimes. Now you can see the best lap, his best lap in race was a 1:44, but in time qualifying was right at a 1:38. So 6-second difference, race pace versus qualifying pace. And you can see where just the consistency comes in. So he's 6 seconds off his lap time for qualifying, but is out here winning the race. But we got a big battle right now between HEMI and Ryder. Here we go. Starting to burn the edges. Ryder is not going to let HEMI go that easily. Well, maybe we'll take it on board with Ryder because he's right behind. We'll get it on that orbit mode. And now this is where the real battle happens right here. You can see HEMI right in front of him. This is your battle for second and third. Oh, and Ryder making a big mistake. Oh, and he gets collected with a lapper. And that is going to definitely allow HEMI to make some time up on Ryder just for a little bit. Now this section is getting so chewed up right now. Oh my goodness. So 4:45 remaining in this moto. These guys are just trying to hang on. Let's go back here with Dino and Tim Suss. Here is Jay. So Jay making the move on Dino, or almost. Not sure if Dino's on the Start Your Systems team or he's just rocking the public graphics. Have to find out after. And we'll see what his fast is. A 153. MB52 saying perfect track. I'm not sure if MB52 is out. Yeah, disqualified. So MB52 not going to be happy about that. Probably got disqualified because of cuts. And that's merely speculation right now, but that's usually the case if you see a DSQ. Is Ryder back? Alright, I heard somebody revving their engine. Let's see. We got Mini right here. Doing battle with YORKZ right in front of him. So if you're over here, you can just look, timing and scoring saying 3 minutes left. KROKKET, HEMI, Ryder, Boardman, Victor, YORKZ, Dennis, Garcia, Krapudi, and Mini running your top 10. So right now, Mini is currently in 10th place. So a good ride for Mini at the moment. But could he get 9th? Oh, got a little wobbly. You know how those MX bikes slow physics are. They're very deadly, and on a track that's so up and down and choppy, you're going to get a lot of that. Taking that corner nicely. Oh, and goes down going up the hill. Going up the hill, so. So HEMI pulling off just a little bit over Ryder. So we got a lot of the main teams. Mick Creations running the Kawasaki's. Start Your System running the Kawasaki's. The Mick Monster team running the Kawasaki's. It's almost like in real life how all of the good riders are on the Star Racing Yamaha team. Seems like all of the riders in MX bikes, at least in the 250 class, are starting to ride the Kawasaki's. Maybe I'll have to get on a little bit later and check, and maybe there's a reason why they're on those things. So lapping into the top 15 right now. Now again, guys, these are the top 30 fastest guys in the world. KROKKET goes down. Luckily for him, he's got a 25-second lead over HEMI, so not really going to affect him too much in the overall scheme of things. Standing up, sitting down. You got to stand up, sit down, lean forward. You're constantly doing. Someone told me the other day that this game is maybe if you're in the same room with them and you heard someone pressing the controllers, it might be the loudest game you've ever heard anyone play just by the noises the controller's making separately. Next time if you're ever playing this game, just think about it. You're just hearing clicks and clicks and clicks like the whole entire time. It takes a lot of hand-eye coordination to get good at this game. I do agree with you, Austin. The Honda and the Kawasaki's are very consistent in this game. Sometimes I feel like riders will just pick their favorite rider, though, IRL, and they just ride the bike they do. I rode Honda for a year on this game, and I just now switched over to the Husqvarna, and I'm actually loving it. I think a lot of bikes have their pluses and their minuses, but they're all very, very similar. So it's just kind of a preference thing. But right there, KROKKET going through the corner, you can see how bad it's chewed up right there. It's a sweeper, and he's just kind of blipping it through there. This is the pro class. You got KROKKET, who's currently in first place with 2 laps remaining. HEMI, only 19 seconds back. Where is Ryder? So HEMI going up the hill, Ryder going down the hill. And here comes, where is KROKKET? KROKKET should be coming around. Oh, Tim Suss gets together with Steiner. And here we go. Here is KROKKET. Oh, no, 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 no. That's Dennis. We'll wait right here. Here comes Jay around. 2 laps remaining for Jay. Here comes Steiner. Here comes Tim Suss. Here we go. White flag for KROKKET. We're going to go on board with him and see if he can stay consistent on this last lap and pull together Moto number 1. Looking to redeem himself from last week. Results didn't really show the speed he had, but what can I say? That track was completely destroyed, and luckily for these guys, the track will be reset after Moto number 1, because this thing is just beat, guys. So if you're just now tuning into the stream, make sure you go hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Always appreciate a donation here and there. Never expected, always appreciated. But again, we are on board with KROKKET on the last lap of Moto number 1 of this EMX Aerial World Championship Series. You can see this track just over the hill. No way that's HEMI. So HEMI, a little too late, but close like crazy. You can see they're almost in the same section now. So honestly, if KROKKET makes a little mistake coming down or up this next hill, he could give the spot away to HEMI, but you can see just a few corners. Right here, KROKKET's going to get that Moto number 1 victory. Congratulations on KROKKET getting that P1. And here comes HEMI in second. So HEMI on that Start Your Systems racing machine. And here comes Ryder. So the top 3 riders were very close. And you can see the rest of the field is pretty far behind. So congratulations, guys. We got KROKKET right here. Hopefully he's watching the stream. Hopefully he's got the stream up in the background. We got HEMI right here, who is currently your points leader. You can tell by that red plate. Start Your System team just went from that Honda to the Kawasaki. If you don't know what Start Your Systems in is, go check it out. It's a great moto gaming YouTube channel run by Kellen, who works for Racer X. So great content, great people over there. You can see the rider Boardman coming in 4th, Victor coming in 5th, YORKZ in 6th, Mini in 7th. All of the riders coming over the finish line. Starting to look like a mode. This looks like Sturgis. This looks like Sturgis right now. Crusty Demons of the Dirt. So someone just sent it. Checking out the stream. Let's see what all the riders are saying in the chat. So congratulations to KROKKET on the FGCCO racing team. KROKKET getting that first place position in Moto number 1. The Discord for this is the MX Mods official Discord. I don't have that link down there, but I'm sure someone in the chat can hook you up with that. So we're going to take a little break. So KROKKET, HEMI, Ryder, Boardman, Victor, YORKZ, Dennis, Fieldsberg, Minnie, Garcia, and Steiner Satter on that Riley Racing team, rounding out your top 10. So congratulations to all of the competitors in Moto number 1. It is the official Discord of the game. All series run through that Discord, so make sure you go check it out. I also have a link to my Discord down in the description. You can hop in there and network and join the community. So we got a lot of nice people that are playing, a lot of helpful people. We got a help corner as well. If you're looking for people to make skins or anything like that, I know a guy. So hopefully, let's check this out. Again, guys, I appreciate everybody who is tuning into the stream. Don't you love when you're on Instagram, you get all these messages from these like thirsty hoes? You know what I mean? They're like, here's a link to my webcam. Come watch me do a little dance. And you're like, what? How did you even find my Instagram? Like, it doesn't even make sense. So, you know, the sound of that horn means... It means Moto number 2 is about to get started. The 30-second board is already up. So if you're just now tuning into the stream, KROKKET got that first place position. HEMI got second, and Ryder on that mid-creations team finished on the podium. So I think the overall is going to come down to those 3 riders, or at least most likely to come down to those 3 riders. MX Bikes Tutorial, if you're in the chat, join the Discord, and I can hit you up in Discord and send you that link. But here we are, about to start Moto number 2 here in France. Who's going to get the whole shot? Looks like Jay's got a great jump. We got KROKKET and Krapudi and HEMI. Who's going to stay up? Who's going to survive the carnage? And this time we got Garcia up there, Dennis, HKS, Steiner, Krapudi, and now Garcia on that Try Hard Racing team up front. So you can see top 7, top 8, Boardman right there as well. And medium going down on that Club MX Racing team. So Garcia out to the lead, but goes down, and that's going to allow Dennis, HEMI's teammate, to take the lead. He's going to come up a little short on that, and that's going to allow KROKKET and Steiner to move into that first and second place. But right here, Krapudi moving into third, but someone goes down, and HEMI's going to be in third, and that's going to allow Steiner to move into that first place position. Now somehow Boardman is in that second place. Now this battle right here is your top 4. You got Dennis, KROKKET, Victor, So all of your top contenders are in the front right here. This is exactly what you want to see. Down the hill, back up the hill. Look at all these block passes. And guys, they did not reset the track. This is going to be brutal. Moto number 2 is going to be a fight for your right to survive, my guys. Let's go! KROKKET getting a little squirrely right there. You got to be careful not to get those time cuts. Here in a few laps, we'll check in with timing and scoring, but right now it doesn't matter because right now KROKKET followed by HEMI and Boardman in 3rd and Victor in 4th. You got KROKKET right here in 5th, Dennis in 6th, YORKZ in 7th, Jones in 8th, and we got the whole rest of the field coming through. Who was that? Going down. Got Victor right there as well. Jez and Jay coming through. Cheeky little line right there, I see, Jez. Tim Suss. So right now, if you're back here, this is not where you want to be. Dennis Christensen doing his best. But right now, we got KROKKET right now in 1st. Big turnaround from Moto number... Oh, but he goes down. Boardman's going to take the lead. Followed by Victor in 2nd. Moving into 2nd. KROKKET still in 4th. But KROKKET, your Moto number 1 leader, trying to make a move, and that must have meant that HEMI or somebody had gone down. Yeah, I don't see him anywhere. So right now, so Isaac, I don't think Isaac is the leader. Well, let's check. So Isaac, 3 minutes into the race, something must have terribly gone wrong for him because he's being lapped already. Lapped riders already. So KROKKET trying to make a move on Victor right now. All he really has to do is finish in front of HEMI to get this overall. If he can stay on the podium. Right now he's making moves, getting around Victor. Now Isaac is right here in the picture, but Isaac's not in the battle for the lead. Isaac is a lap down already. So Boardman, your current leader, you can hear those fans cheering for their riders out there. So KROKKET in 2nd, Victor in 3rd, KROKKET, your early leader, back in 4th, YORKZ in 5th, but KROKKET goes down. And here we go, we got, where did HEMI go? So HEMI behind, oh, HEMI passing his teammate. Dennis goes down again. Not sure if he locked bars with his teammate or not. But right now, HEMI is your current points leader and desperately wants to improve his place on the track. Boardman's still out there with that lead. Isaac, as a lapper, should be getting out of the way. Should be seeing that blue flag, but... So Isaac needs to get out of the way, sir. I know you want to battle with these guys, but this is a battle for the overall. So Isaac needs to move around. KROKKET's going to go down, trying to get around Isaac. I don't know. I think maybe Isaac should be disqualified for that, but we'll see after the moto. That could really affect KROKKET's overall because you got KROKKET right here, and HEMI's not too far behind right there. Oh my goodness. I don't think KROKKET's going to be very happy about that, but right now, the battle for 1st and 2nd is between Boardman and YORKZ, both on these Kawasaki's. Not sure if Boardman is on Start Your Systems. Boardman doing a hill clicker through this little section back here. Keeping it stylish, but Victor, this battle, the top 3 guys are just duking it out right now, almost 10 minutes into this 2nd moto, and you can see the track is just clapped right now. Not sure what the road setting is on, but it looks like fun. Sometimes it's not about going fast, it's just about hitting your line. But back up to the top of this hill, Boardman, YORKZ, and Victor greatly improving their positions from that first moto. YORKZ trying to sneak up that inside. Boardman holding him off down this hill. Let's see how it goes back going up the hill. You can see back here, we'll take it back. The whole side of this track here in France is on the side of this huge monstrous hill. So there's elevation changes everywhere on this track. But Boardman back out to the lead, followed by YORKZ. Let's see. Is that KROKKET right there? And HEMI! So this could come down to the wire. HEMI needs to get around KROKKET to have a chance at the overall and to maximize his points, but he goes down right there, right in that corner before the back going down the hill, but KROKKET goes down. You can tell this track is just getting chewed up. And here we go, the battle between your first and second place riders in Moto number 1. We'll check Isaac's cuts at the end of this race. So KROKKET getting back around HEMI. Guys, if you're just now tuning into the stream, this is round number 4 of the Aerial EMX Championship Series. We're here at France, the GP of France. And right now, this is the battle between 4th and 5th. But also the battle between first and second of Moto number 1. We're going to cut back over here to your battle for the podium. First, second, and third, all right here. You got Boardman, YORKZ, and Victor shredding up this clapped out track in Moto number 2. Going, oh, Boardman makes a mistake. Boardman makes a huge mistake going down the hill. We got YORKZ and Victor. So almost halfway into this Moto number 2. What's going to happen? Be careful, guys. Be very careful. YORKZ, hang on there, buddy. So Victor and YORKZ duking it out. Victor taking the lead momentarily. Let's see how he goes after this section. Just great racing all Moto. So Boardman back in third now. Still not too far off. If these guys slow each other up or go down, Boardman's right there to take advantage. 4th and 5th are teammates. And Victor goes down! This hill is getting very chopped out. And Boardman takes Victor's front wheel out coming around that sweeper. We'll take it back up here. So YORKZ getting a few seconds of some breathing room right now, because the past couple of laps has been just an all-out battle between Victor and Boardman. Let's see, where's everybody at? So definitely pulling out a little bit of a lead. And here we go, HEMI. You know, HEMI's like the Terminator. He can have, it doesn't even matter what kind of race he has at the beginning. Somehow he always ends up towards the front. And just like in that Moto, that first Moto, he was down by 24 seconds. And by the end of it, he was less than 10 seconds down. So HEMI, one of those riders that you kind of want to model yourself off. Like, it doesn't matter. Oh, HEMI goes down again. Where is his teammate? Dennis back there still in 5th. You're going to see some of these riders going down because it is just so rough. But right now, YORKZ right there. You can see on the other side of the track. Guys, if you're just now tuning into the stream, make sure you go down there and hit that like button. Let's see some flames in the chat. YORKZ crushing Moto number 2, a 7-second lead over second place. Big turnaround for Moto number 2 on that BRCM racing team. YORKZ, he is on that Kawasaki. Down the hill, up the hill. You can just see these chopped out lines. Look at this. This is just, look, it's like a little goat trail through this section. It's really It's actually very impressive to see these guys just kind of crushing through here. But you kind of just got to blip it around and make sure that you don't go down, because you can see some of the faster riders still taking chances but going down. Boardman went down earlier but it's moved back into second place. Where is HEMI? And HEMI is lurking not too far behind. So YORKZ still in the lead. Now I guarantee he sees that there's 13 minutes remaining in the moto, but I promise you guys, a minute seems like an eternity in this game, and 13 minutes probably seems like an eternity times a million. So, especially when you're in the lead, YORKZ was way off the pace in Moto number 1, so he has definitely made a turnaround. Not sure if he made some gear changing or maybe adjusted his suspension a little bit, but I'm sure some of these riders changed a little something in between motos, because this is not even the same track. Just look at this, guys, right here. I'm going to take it down. Boardman still in second. Victor coming through the field, and here comes HEMI, slowly lurking. You know, his new nickname to me, I'm calling him Terminator, because he does not stop. He's almost like Eli Tomac back in the day where they called him the Shark. You know, cue the Jaws music. I feel like HEMI is the Eli Tomac of this game. Check in with the rest of the field. Victor Gertrude. One of the worst places to go down on the track is definitely going up the hill. Korputi, your early leaders all the way back down here. Where is he at? In 9th. So your first moto winner, KROKKET, is in 7th place, which is literally definitely not where he wants to be. He wants to be ahead of HEMI. He wants to try to get this overall. Let's go check in with him. .153. So his qualifying time was a 1:38, and now his fastest lap is a 1:53. So that just goes to show you how chewed up this track is getting. You can actually see it on stream now. Getting together with HEMI's teammate, saying sorry about that. Just trying to get that overall. I don't care if you're HEMI's teammate. YORKZ is barking, right, Matt? He's barking, but he's not that far away yet. He's only got a 6-second lead. Garcia having a little issue in that corner. Just checking in with some of the other riders. What happened? We're going to go on board with YORKZ real quick. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about the delay. We're going to go on board with YORKZ, and I think he crashed out. Okay, no, he did not crash out. Sorry about that, guys. He is still leading, but looks like he's having a little trouble on this back section. So you can hear the throttle, you can see how hard or smooth he's coming on, and at this point, you're really just kind of blipping around the track. You're not really sending it. You're really just trying to survive. You got about 9 minutes remaining in the race, and YORKZ has got a 15-second lead over second place, so huge turnaround for him. But look at the timing and scoring. HEMI slowly catching back up. If he goes 2-3, he's definitely going to beat KROKKET's 1-7. I think that would give HEMI the overall. We'll stay on board with HEMI just for a little bit and see if he can come back and make a move on Boardman. Oh, HEMI goes down. HEMI goes down. I don't really think it's going to affect his overall position. I think if he stays in fourth right now, he's still going to get the overall with a 2-4. But YORKZ, you know, it's not every day you get to say that you've won a pro MX Bikes Moto. Like, that is, you know, pinning on the wall. That is an accomplishment in itself. I mean, again, guys, we have the 30 fastest riders in the world. Keep in mind, over 100 people tried to qualify, and only 30 made it into the Moto. So that just goes to show you how many people. And look, you can see this down here. Luca, many, they all retired. So many did not start, did not start. Ryder did not start. Not sure what happened to Ryder. Whew. Not going to be good for the points. Where is Victor? Boardman. Oh my goodness. I thought that was Boardman right there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened? What happened to Boardman? So HEMI 22 seconds down. Check out what it looks like with this GoPro chest cam. You can see the riders on this top section of the hill. There's a lot of left, right, and the turns are just getting really chopped out. So let's see, you kind of want to straighten out these sections, and you're kind of just following and just trying to keep a steady throttle through this little goat trail, I guess. And look at that, just down the hill in the ruts. A very technical track with the lines. Appreciate everybody tuning into the stream. This is round number 4 of the Aerial EMX Championship Series. This is Moto number 2 of the 250 class, and if things stay the way they are right now, HEMI going 2-4 will get the overall. I'm sure he would have loved to go 1-1, but I'd take it any way I can. Currently your points leader as well, riding for Kellen's team for the Start Your Systems Kawasaki team. They just switched from Honda to Kawasaki, so not too bad for your first race on that Cowie. Victor right here, letting that Honda eat. Currently in second. Look at this track though. Woo! I am not jealous, I'll tell you that. Oh, that is so sketchy coming down that hill. You can see him you can hear him on the brakes the whole time. But who is behind Victor? Is it Boardman? And I think it is. Guys, I appreciate you tuning into the stream and supporting the channel. But Victor goes down. Is Boardman gonna catch up? And there goes Boardman into second place. So Victor's gonna move back to third. And where is HEMI? So HEMI is still lurking right around the corner, just like I said. I guess we need to cue the Halloween music right now, because this guy is wearing his mask and he's freaking going full blown. Let's check in with YORKZ as well. Sorry about that. I don't know why it switches the camera. So 3 minutes remaining in the race, and YORKZ goes down. That's definitely not what he wants to do after leading almost this whole entire race, duking it out with Victor and Boardman early on in this race. And it looks like HEMI has made the move on Boardman as we speak. You can see time and scoring. HEMI's moved from 4th to 3rd. Is there a chance that he could still catch Victor? Here we go. HEMI working his way through the goat trail. Ooh, I think I see Victor not too far off. Oh no. Oh, HEMI going down, but he's giving it everything he has. As it would stand, he would have the overall, so this is just pure pride and ego right now. Just pure determination to get back to the front of the pack. Still not that far off from Victor. And YORKZ better get it together. 1.5 minutes plus 2 laps. Guys, I appreciate all the subs. I just realized that I got about 12 subscribers while doing the stream. We're about 1,760 subscribers now, so not too far off from 1,800. So greatly appreciate it, guys. Make sure you go down there and hit that like button for me. It helps me beat the YouTube algorithm and lets more people see this content, and it really helps to grow the channel. So any support is greatly appreciated. Whether you want to show that support in super chats, donations, liking, subscribing, anything is greatly appreciated. But enough about that. Let's get back on board with YORKZ. So the lead is slowly diminishing. The pressure, he's starting to feel it a little bit later in this moto. And it looks like he's going to cross his finish line. Oh my goodness. Will he cross the finish line? So no, once he crosses the finish line, he's going to be on the white flag lap. Lucky for him, he didn't cross that thing before the timing was up. So here we go. 2 laps remaining, but 1 lap after he crosses that finish line. This could be it. Where is Victor? So YORKZ just hanging on. Get through there, buddy. You did a good job up to this point. Let's get over here and get this W. So I think this will be YORKZ. If he can hold it together, this will be YORKZ's very first moto win of the season, which is an accomplishment in itself. So HEMI about 7 seconds down of Victor. So a lot of people retiring. A lot of people a lap down. This track is definitely separating the men from the boys. Oh no. Who's that in front of HEMI? Okay. That's just Finney. I thought it was Victor. I was like, no, Victor! Oh, Victor did go down! So Victor is now in third place. HEMI has moved to second, so he's definitely going to get the overall with that 2-2. Your first moto winner, KROKKET, is back in 10th place, so he's going to go 110. And honestly, depending on the results, that still might be enough to get on the overall podium. But definitely going to lose a lot of points to HEMI on this, and HEMI is definitely going to salvage a lot of points. Goodness gracious. And here we go. YORKZ on the last lap, a few sections remaining, and he's going to be in Moto number 2, winner for round 4 at here the GP of France. There you go. Getting that W for Moto number 2, throwing it sideways, throwing the steez out. Congratulations to YORKZ on that BRCM team. HEMI coming over in second, going 2-2. HEMI is going to be your overall winner for round number 4. Let's see who's... oh, Victor, get over. So Victor's going to finish in third. Boardman in fourth. Krapudi not too far off. In fifth, but he's going to go down. Krapudi, where are you at? A few more sections. He's going to have it. What did I say? HEMI always lurking. They all yeet. That's right. They all yeet, boys. Everybody yeet. So congratulations to YORKZ for his Moto number 2 victory. Congratulations. I think that's the first of the season. But right now, your overall winner is going to be HEMI on that Start Your Systems racing team. And you can see he's got the red plate for a reason, going 2-2 today for that overall. Congratulations, HEMI. Always been a fan of that guy. Always been super nice to me. Right here, Jones as well. This guy is waving the flag like he's a madman. Let's go. So there's still battles all over in the back of the pack. And here comes Dennis on that aerial racing team. Victor right here. Not the best results that he wanted to have, but this guy is still riding all the way till the very end of this moto. You can see all the checkered flags over there. Everyone's finished. Dennis Fieldberg for the Start Your Systems team. That name sounds really familiar. Fieldberg, if you can hear me, let me know. Are you a Sim Pro? I think you sound familiar. Just let me know. So Victor going down again. I don't know if he's going to cross the finish in time. And here we go. Your last rider on the track getting that checkered flag. So congratulations again to HEMI on that Start Your Systems team. Current points leader with that red plate. He had a red plate for a reason. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the stream. We had more riders in, or more viewers in this week than we did last week, so that always makes me happy. Again, guys, if you want to support the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, And if you want to, you can donate as well. Do a little super chat. Anything you feel like doing is greatly appreciated. But that's going to be the end of this stream. Until next week, guys. Until round number 5. I'll see you next time.